Something my old man used to say.
I think beat cheeks means something new these days.
Yeah. Well, see, back in the day when everybody used to run like this, that's what
Yeah.
they called beating cheeks. So,
Oh, that's great. Hi, everyone. This is Joe McGregor with Ohio Gaming Alliance. We've had a pretty successful run of the first annual OGA Open Play tournament and Open Play event, rather. We had the poker tournaments. We had a couple games go on. We've been having a great time. Just kind of raising money again for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and the Able Gamers Foundation, Charity Foundation. We have really been working hard all day to kind of make sure everybody's getting the best quality entertainment they can from us. We are also moving forward with one more story tonight, and we're actually streaming this one. The return to the NCR Chronicles push into Idaho. When we last left our heroes, they had escaped the Enclave compound after calling in an airstrike that would decimate the entirety of the Enclave base. Their mission, mind you, was merely reconnaissance, with an additional mission from the officer in charge. So, moving forward, our team is now has now called in artillery, and as the base was being destroyed, has escaped on foot on a side passage. Now, team.
I don't remember if we managed to get the uh, the slaves out. I think we did.
Yes,
Started a riot.
you were able to start a slave riot,
Yeah, we
and
started a riot and then we did a fence cut and got them out, right?
yep,
Yep.
It's been a minute. I kind of
y-
forgot how this went down.
yep, yep. And so, with respect to that, you are all very much able to escape out the side passage. And when you had escaped, you actually came in contact with several pursuers from the Enclave military. You have a couple of vertibirds in the sky right now that seem to be chasing after you at this very moment, and a few that looks like suits of power armor coming up on your rear. So, at this point in time, you have an opportunity to either um, you can hide, you can run, you can fight, you can decide what you're doing, but you have two vertibirds in the air, and you have three suits of Enclave power armor coming up the rear.
Well, air cover and powered armor. That's not good.
Are we still in Enclave gear, Lieutenant?
I don't know that we had an opportunity to change, so my guess is that at least our overcoats and whatnot are enclave. So we can attempt to play it off like we're fleeing the devastation.
You do have a mutant with you.
Yeah, true. And there is a dude riding a Yagwai, so okay. Probably not enclave. So that's out. I don't think we're going to successfully get away on foot with air cover and powered armor, so probably our only opportunity is going to be find cover and try to pick them off before they close. Anybody else have ideas?
Shoot things with big guns.
Oh yeah, we're getting all the big guns out for this one.
I mean, yeah, he's there. Yep.
I mean, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna have to fight with the biggest guns we have, because yeah, powered armor and those, that's no joke.
I think I missed the description. What are we looking at? Like, what's the enemy?
The enemy.
Sorry, go ahead.
The enemies are three suits of power armor that are coming up behind you. and you also have 2 vertibirds coming up behind you as well. So 3 suits of power armor, 2 vertibirds coming up.
Jesus.
Pardon?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Oh, I said Jesus.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong one.
Holy cow!
Wow, those are giants.
Freaking, freaking Kang from Mortal Kombat, dude.
It was. It was. It's actually Mary.
Just you could probably just get away with using a stormtrooper.
It's all right. But yes, so that's what you're currently being pursued by. Behind them, you know that you're going to also be probably pursued by Enclave troops, but they're going to be a little bit further behind, as you can see these guys starting to come out the gate.
Are they actually after us specifically?
They look like, well, you can see in the distance that there are several other vertibirds flying in different directions, probably in the directions of the slaves. So,
Or were we calling an artillery strike or an airstrike? Because I thought they were strafing this thing. The NCR.
they are coming through and leaving. Sorry, it's an artillery strike. So anything that's coming in is going to be sent by artillery.
All right. So we don't have friendly air cover. It's just. All right. Well, it looks like we're pulling up on maybe an old outbuilding. I don't think we should be in the outbuilding when vertibirds are coming by, but
Do we know for sure that these are enemies? Can we use an optic or something to see if we can see any emblems or anything on their vehicles?
You can. Do you have binoculars?
I've got a sniper rifle scope.
That'll work too.
I also have binoculars.
That'll work too.
And what would that be? Just like a flat perception, or?
Yes, it would be perception plus alertness difficulty 4 with the telescope or the binoculars, whichever you are doing.
Okay.
3 successes.
2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay, so your 4 and 3 successes will let you know that the enemy that is coming upon you. There we go. The enemy that is coming upon you in the air is Enclave, and when you peer around on the ground, you can also see that there are troops in the distance coming as well.
Alright, so these are all baddies, basically.
Yeah, they look like I said. They're running after slaves. But that's the majority of it. Is like they're hunting down slaves and chasing you because you have a big mutant and a Galgwai, and they assume that you probably helped cause some of the damage. If not,
Okay.
are the ones that caused the damage.
Well,
What are the recommendations, team?
A lot of people to be fighting. But I don't know
Just
that
take
we can
cover.
really run effectively either.
Yeah, I can't imagine that we're going to be able to run with that rowboat in the middle of the road. Or whatever you were just about to do.
Yeah.
It's off to
Pull
a
up to
grocery.
this building,
I'm stuck.
maybe they'll go past us or something. I don't know.
Well, I suppose we could attempt to lay
wait,
low.
question.
Mhm.
can we just go hide in that gas station? Maybe set some traps just in case. I have like I think I have 2 claymores.
Sorry about that stupid thing. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could effectively hide in the gas station here.
So just see if they'll just pass by if they notice us or not.
Let's see. So it extends out to. Let me get a little bit of color here.
And what time of the day is it, Joe?
Time of day is actually evening when you guys kick this operation off.
Yeah, maybe we can hide until night and sneak out.
Duck under cover at night. Seems like fair options to me.
I say
Alright.
take cover.
Let's hunker down in the gas station. Take cover, get out of sight of the aerial coverage, and set up for a kill zone in case
Yeah.
they find us.
Put claymores at the entrances.
Joe, I got some locksmith. Will that let me lock the doors? Assuming
There's a bunch
there
of
are
little
doors.
boats that make a line for you.
That's nice.
Works.
The building extends out to about here.
Okay.
So it's 3 square. Well, 3 by whatever.
4. The 3. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. We will head into the gas station, hunker down, and no matter what they ask, they will not get the bathroom key.
I wouldn't let him have any bathroom keys.
Joe, can we get onto the roof from inside?
Yes. Yes, you can.
And is the roof of the building underneath the, what would you call it, the overhang?
Yes. I'm going to say
Canopy.
building.
Yeah,
will
canopy.
extend out to here. Okay. What do
So
I
that
say?
might be a good place for someone to go if they do try to come at us. Might keep some of them from swarming us all at once.
All right. That's so awkward.
You're on the right layer.
Yeah, definitely on the right layer. Yep. Oh well. There it goes. Yeah, I would consider that all part of the building. Stop being rude. Go up there.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get in there, team.
There it
Set
is.
up your any nasties that you got. What other kind of gear we got that we can use to work this?
I got
I'm
2
going
grenades.
to. Okay. I think that the Yao Guai, as much as I love Yogi, I think I'm going to use a silenced. I got a silencer on one of my weapons. I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him down.
Okay.
Don't think you can just get them to wander away.
No,
Roof access is here.
I could try that.
I mean, it'd be better if
have
it
it-
wandered away and maybe accidentally attacked them.
Yeah, I was just thinking if I have him wander, like if I tell him to go down there, and then that could distract them so that we could set up without anyone noticing. Yeah, let's do that.
Roger that.
I'm gonna send him toward them,
Okay.
and I can't move my guy. I forgot this isn't Roll20, and I'm gonna set up on the roof. Get me a nice vantage point.
Sniper on the roof.
Were you going to put out your claymores?
Yeah. So if what I have two, I don't know how many entrances there are, but I want, if I can, one at each entrance.
Okay.
If there's only one entrance, then two at that one.
Okay.
Can anyone make a booby trap out of one of these grenades?
So what are you doing with the Yaogwai then?
We're gonna send him towards them as sort of a diversion / distraction tactic,
Okay. So,
so that they don't see us setting up, traps and whatever.
gonna leave it as a problem for them then.
Yep. It's gonna be kind of bait.
All right. I gotta move these guys back a little bit because they're not that close. And the things that are in the air, kind of following you, they're at the distance, but you perceive them to be heading in your direction.
Okay. Well, all the more reason to get under cover.
Okay.
I wonder if they're heading towards the NCR base.
Oh no.
Mhm. There we go. That's what Joey wanted it. Yeah, baby. All right. There's your door. There's your roof access. There's your building. Okay.
Got it.
Alright, and then you're moving up to the roof. And show me. I guess you can't because we're not on roll 20. I love roll 20. I love
Oh.
working Forge too.
Top,
But we need to
top
import our
left,
maps.
top left corner of the roof.
Okay, you're here. And then.
No. Where you
No.
had.
Under roof. He's gonna be under the overhang, but on top of the actual building roof.
Okay.
Top left.
Gotcha. Top left.
There we go.
Okay. Alright, and then where are the rest of you gone?
Alright.
Where the rest you gonna go?
Back corner, first floor. Stay as far away from Claymore dispersal as we can, and be ready to open up on anybody that decides to
Here.
come on in. That's fine. Yep.
You guys can see the shadow of the door and the roof access?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Alright, and then... So the
What kind of
claymores
station is this again?
are gas station.
An old gas station.
Yep.
The
Yep.
way the claymores will be set up, they're definitely going to be. The blast should be going out towards the. I can't ping it, but just straight out, like
Yep.
orthogonal of the door.
So kind of like one of these maneuvers.
Like the none of the blasts should be like, you guys should be safe inside there.
Makes sense.
And I'm going to have a grenade ready to toss out the door.
And is that okay? You got one claymore on the door. Where's the other one going?
Well, if that's the only entrance, the other one will be on the door too, just basically fanning out the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna kind of and then
Yeah.
put one this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good to
So
me.
if I wanted to make a quick cursory look as to if there's any fuel left in the gas station,
Ooh,
what would I roll?
Quick cursory glance at that is going to be wits plus alertness because it's a quick glance.
And the difficulty?
6. Nothing major.
5 successes.
It does look like there is still a fusion recharger at the front of the building. If this thing is in any way active, it will go kaboom.
Lieutenant,
What you got, Doc?
as a last resort, looks like there's still some fuel in that fusion.
Little radiation never hurt.
Can you rig it? Can you rig it to blow?
Oh, it'll go all right. Now the question, because it's here. Now the question, I guess, would be, can you rig it so it doesn't kill you guys too?
Great question.
That's why
But
it's
there
a
hap-
last resort.
Does there happen to be a fallout shelter inside this little place?
Ah, okay. For the gentleman who's searching around the back, go ahead and roll me perception. Excuse me, not perception. Wits plus investigation. Forgot you're doing this rather quickly.
Okay. My difficulty.
6. Still standard diff. You're just doing it quickly.
Ooh, got 110,
Good.
an 8, and a 6, so 3 successes.
You find a cellar.
All right. Let's crack it open, see what we got down there.
In the cellar, it looks like there are old car parts. Lots of old car parts. The cellar leads out towards the back and into a little area with a manhole cover. Manhole cover, right here.
Okay.
Leads out to a little bit larger cistern area.
Okay. Well, team, it looks like we do have a back door here, which is great. So we will make sure that that way is open and ready for us to retreat quickly if it looks like it's going to get nasty.
Okay.
Make sure Murph knows that he needs to shimmy down that access and get into the tunnel very quickly if it looks like the squad's coming up on us.
All
It may
right.
not take much time for this to go kablooey.
All right. I need to know where the others are going to position and whether or not Doc is going to take any precautions. What you guys are specifically doing as your roles.
So, mm,
You're waiting to snipe, right?
not if I'm gonna get blown up before I get down off the roof and into the tunnel. I might, well, yeah, I'm gonna go back down on the first floor.
Position yourself somewhere downstairs.
Yeah, close to wherever the tunnel entrance is.
All right, rest of you, what are you doing?
Doc's going in.
Ooh, is there is there like a computer system here that we might be able to access like any security cameras or anything like that, so that we could get an eye on the outside of the building?
Yeah, Lieutenant, you saw some computers in the front.
Do you want to? Who's got the highest computers? Do you want to try to hack that and see if we can get access to the security cameras?
West and guns. I need to know what you guys are.
I have 2 technology and 2 computer.
It's more than I got.
It's the best on the team, honestly.
Doc's kind of a jack of all trades there.
If we still had recon,
That's true.
he died in the explosion.
He did.
Difficulty of 6.
And I'm just going to stay behind the counter with the grenade ready to throw out the door.
2 successes.
Yeah, you access the Securitron system pretty well. Well, not Securitron, security system. And it does have a couple of cameras you can view out there as to what's going on. Zoe, you're inside?
Yep.
Okay, and Carrie Big Guns, where are you positioning?
Probably. I would probably be first line of defense if anyone came in.
In front of the door. With your 10-foot tall ass, 8-foot tall.
Maybe not right in front of the door. Stand slightly behind it.
Yeah,
Cause,
my dad says, "Come at me, bro."
All right.
I should say arm wrestle right before she hits him.
Exactly.
So you guys, you duck into the gas station and you leave your Yaguai out there.
Do it.
The power armor does approach. And as they're approaching, anybody with any real veterans status in the NCR, which is a couple of you, know that what they are doing is scanning their sector now. I should probably shrink them down a little bit. They are big, they ain't that big. Okay. And so, with respect to that, they're scanning their area now. And you see one of them start walking in the direction of this car here. And as it does, it starts to fire on the car. And as it's firing on the car, excuse me, any of you who are near the windows on the outside can see several of the slaves that were hiding behind the car take off running. And it begins to shoot at them and chase after them.
Okay. I don't like that, but hold fast, team. We gave them the best chance we could by breaking them out, but
the other one is approaching your Yaguai, and the Yaguai seems to be putting up a pretty good fight. And the last one seems to be approaching your area to see if it can flesh out any other would-be hiding beauties.
Carrie Big Guns pulls out her missile launcher.
Okay. Where are your tripwires at? Are they at the front of the building, or are they in the door? You have to open the door to get to set off.
door.
They're both close to the door.
Okay.
Basically, if you...
Are you guys... Well, you didn't say you were stealthing.
If they get within, like...
Quiet and cover. I mean,
They get within, like...
trying not to be detected here.
So everybody roll stealth for me. And if they get within 5 feet of the door, you said?
Yeah, they're gonna go kablooey.
Okay.
It's just a stealth, or is there anything else to it?
It'll be Dex plus stealth.
Okay.
Standard diff.
Standard difficulty 6.
4. West.
2
3.
for LT.
Big Guns got 2 successes.
Holy cow. I'm just a lamp standing here in the middle of this gas station.
Nice job. Okay. Sorry.
Gary, where did you find that lampshade?
What's that?
What was the difficulty?
6.
6.
Let's see. 3.
You got 3. And the lowest was 2, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll give you some bonuses here. I would say... So, I think what we have in here is some kind of fugitive. I'm going to approach a little closer. You can hear him over his comm system.
All right, everybody, careful here. He tries that door. We're gonna have to dive for the exit.
Checking along. Seems like they got an active fusion system out here. It might not be wise for us to have any kind of physical altercation here, sir. We ought to just hold them, wait them out. I can tell there's one of the big ones in there. See it through the window.
Here, big guns wave.
Yeah, I see you in there, buddy. I think we're just gonna have to wait them out, sir. Don't want to fight anything like that close to the fusion canister. I don't think...
Help me! Help!
Are
I'm
you
trying
yelling?
to scream like
Okay.
I'm being held captive by the super mutant to bluff him.
Okay. They may have a hostage in there, sir. Sounds like they might have a hostage. What do we do now?
Please come rescue me! And I look at the team and I whisper, "Get to the fucking door!"
All right, everybody, get to the exit.
Are you're gonna manually clack a clacka, are you?
Duck
All right.
underground and make sure that we're out of blast radius here.
Call in response. Call med. Call in the last squads that we have available. Gotta try to round these up before we take them back to Camp Alpha. No, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that. Good luck with that thing. Looks like it's tearing you up pretty good, sir. All right, then. Bring me back its head. Be nice to mount on a wall when we get home. You can hear the disdain for the creature that you left for them to fight in their voices as they're talking.
They're gonna have more disdain when we're done.
Alright, he's approaching again. Alright, buddy. Whoa, where'd you go, sir? I don't see it anymore. You guys, I take it, are heading into the tunnel.
Yep.
We'll send in some backup. We're gonna need at least one squad.
Please save me!
Don't worry, ma'am, I'm coming in. As he's approaching the fusion reactor right now. He's coming past it.
Oh, he's tripped it.
Okay. As he trips this, you hear an earth-shattering whine
Oh.
as this thing hits and goes off, and you hear a plink, 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 plink as it's flying into his armor. But the stuff that's flying past the armor is hitting the reactor core, and you can hear a high-pitched whine from all the steam escaping it.
Double time, back of the hole.
Everybody gets in the hole. Who's the last man in? That was the sniper. Sniper, I'm gonna need a dexterity plus dodge roll from you as you're running back into the back. Carry big guns. How tall are you again? 8 foot?
Sure.
This is not a place you like being at all.
Dex plus dodge? Where's dodge at?
Oh, sorry, 20th edition. Dex plus athletics.
Gotcha. Okay.
Get rid of
You
dodge.
can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a thermonuclear explosion.
Apparently. So he
Alright.
so he hit
Difficult.
your wire back here then. As he's coming in and they are exploding. Okay.
The difficulty?
For this it's gonna be difficulty 7.
Uh, 2 successes.
That'll get you in the damn door as you hear a wee You feel the ground shaking above you, and the tunnel behind you, as Murph dives in, quickly collapses behind you. Yeah, there's definite radiation going about now. So you want to get the hell out of here.
Yep.
ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
And as the explosion goes, well, obviously he's not going to be much to speak of anymore. As the explosion goes off and the fusion core diffuses, you can get out the back.
All right. So as soon as the initial blast wave is gone, we got to get up and then beat cheeks.
Cheeks. I love it. All right.
I think that if the vertibirds didn't know us before, they do now.
Or they think that something stupid happened.
Oh yeah, that could easily be the... Okay, I'm trying to mark this damn thing. That is the radiation coming off this thing. Alright. Oops. So you can see the shadow above you there. That's the radiation coming off this thing. You're all going to take a little before you get out of this cloud.
Okay.
Here it is hot though.
You're pretty sure the initial blast has gone over. Anybody with wits, sorry, not wits, but survival can roll wits plus survival for me. Like said, you're thinking on the fly, or I'd make it a little different.
Well, what do we got?
Fixed difficulty.
Difficulty on this is going to be 7. It is thermonuclear related.
Not me.
What's the rule? You re-roll something like ones or something?
You can reroll
What's
10s
the
if you're specialized.
The difficulty?
7.
0.
0 for big guns.
Okay.
I didn't get any.
Got a 10.
You got one
So
10?
that's it. Yep.
Okay, Doc, you know enough about just... Oh, you remember this from your thermonuclear training in medical school. Yeah, this, you should probably wait at least 5 to 10 seconds after you hear the initial crack before moving anywhere. Other than that, and this is from what you judge from the size of that fusion reactor. If it was a megaton bomb, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
We should really wait 5 to 10 seconds before we leave.
Big guns is
All
like,
right,
big guns
call
get out.
Call it, Doc.
Big guns get out now.
Okay, and at this point you can roll out. Now, Doc, you also know that everybody's going to take a little hit on radiation too.
So, do I still have my med gear and that
Uh-huh.
special gear?
Didn't we have don't we still have hazmat suits?
I think we do, but we didn't put them on because, again, we were fleeing the scene
Yep.
in somewhat conclave armor.
Big guns
Not
doesn't.
armor, but, uniform.
Big guns was
Oh.
pretending to be a slave, and they didn't fit.
Right. Big guns don't care about no rads.
Yeah, you
Nope.
take a fourth of them anyway.
Yep.
All right.
I've
Alright.
got kits.
So everybody move out smartly then.
Double time.
Okay. You get out of the building and out of the tunnel. and things seem to be a little bit better in the respect that you only have one vertibird bearing down on you. So this is much better than what you were dealing with. Other than that, you see a large thermonuclear cloud wafting into the air, and a suit of power armor that looks like it's haphazardly clunking itself along the road with another one that looks like it's too afraid to approach from a distance, with several what appear to be larger individuals actually making it away.
Yay.
So this is everything you see while you're out in the when you get out the back of that door. Please keep in mind that every square is 10 feet at this point in time, and I will give you the vertibird that is bearing down on you.
Hey, Carrie, I think now would be an appropriate time to use your rocket launcher.
Carry big guns. Big guns turns around.
Wow, that thing looks sinister.
Does look like death.
Well, it's skull, so
Big Guns is gonna turn around with her missile launcher on her shoulder, and she's gonna point it at the bird. And she's gonna look at the lieutenants. Huh?
ready when you are, Carrie.
All right, she's gonna let her rip.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. That's great.
Seriously.
That's great. I did it just for Logan because he's been sending me all those crazy ass memes lately. So it's like, here's your vertibird, guys. Where do I? All right.
Wow.
I don't have
That
any
thing has-
vertibird tokens yet.
That thing basically has a 100-foot wingspan.
Yeah, I'm short wingspan.
All right.
Now it's gonna be toast.
Yep. So what we need.
Missile launch right into the motor.
Okay, so, all right. So you can fire your rocket, but I at least want to give everybody an opportunity here. So we're gonna roll initiative. What you do is you take your dex. Okay, your wits plus your dex. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and you add those numbers up. So if your dex was 3 and your wits was 3, that's 6. Okay.
Yeah.
You roll 1d10 and you add that 6 to it, if that would be the case, and that would be your
Alright.
initiative. Okay, and then just let me know what each of you get. I'll write it down real quick. We'll go from there.
12 for Jaeger.
11 for Lieutenant Lizzie.
Wait, what? You take Dex plus Wit and you roll it, and what happens?
Roll 1 die 10 and take all the dots you have in wits plus dex.
Yep.
Add it to that number.
Okay.
And Lizzie got 11, you said?
Mm-hmm.
9.
13 for me.
Nine for big guns. Very cool.
What did Alonzo West get?
What'd you get, Sal?
Sorry, I was muted. 18.
18.
Highest I can get.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Damn, West. You're going first, followed by Vertibird. Oh, sorry. What's your dex, Jaeger?
3.
Okay, so they got you by 1. Okay, so then
What?
it'll be.
What was?
It'll be West. It'll be Murphy. Then it's gonna be Enemy. Then it's gonna be Jaeger. Okay. Then we've got Luzzy, Big Guns. All right. So first and foremost, West, what are you doing? There appears to be 2 soldiers on this thing, hanging off either side.
I guess I'll shoot for one of them.
Alright. I'll give you something to shoot at here.
It's the diff standard.
For this difficulty, because of where they're at, well, you're also Jim West. You can use a perk if you want, but it's currently difficulty 8.
You're firing a pistol?
44 of what, Binky the Kid?
Oh yeah, the 44 Binky the Kid. Yep.
Diff 8. Wounds
And you
taken
could
there.
probably use your perks if you wanted.
Pistolero!
I got 3 successes.
Okay.
So damage is 7. So is that 7 die? Is that
Yep,
what we're doing?
that would be 7 die damage for the 44.
Plus successes, or
Yes. No, that's
successes
only
minus 1. Successes? Just straight 7.
straight 7, because remember for it's only for strength that you do the successes at him, like for melee.
4.
4 dice damage to him.
Yep.
Okay, let me see if he soaks any of it. Damn, you nail him real good in the arm. All right. I got the WAD mod open too, so if anybody needs a question about a perk, I've got it open. All right.
I do
Okay.
too.
Alright, so you all would have taken 2 points of radiation on the run out, by the way. Okay, I don't think it really affects anybody just yet, unless they already have some radiation, but. Okay.
Does that include me?
Yes, unless you're a robot. No, not you.
I'm a ghoul. I
You
don't
don't
know if they
take
get
any,
damage.
and Big Guns takes 1. Okay.
How many was that for?
What's that?
So how many was that?
2.
2. 2. 2
points of red.
All right. So you shot that guy in the leg, and he felt it, and you heard him scream about it. He's pissy about it. All right.
Shouldn't have gotten up this morning.
Jaeger. Yeah.
That's me.
Something told me I shouldn't have got it out of
Hey,
bed.
hey, Joe, I thought you said it was me next.
It is.
You said
Oh, sniper. Sorry, Murphy. Sorry.
All right. I am going for a headshot on the pilot.
Okay.
Old shot.
Ooh, that's difficult for the pilot where he's at. That'd be diff 10. Do you have perks? You might want to use them if you do.
Yeah, I do. So what does each perk point give me a extra die of?
Which perk are you using?
Oh, not perk. Well, can I mean willpower. Can I use?
You can use a willpower for an automatic success.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Remember, that can be taken away by botches as well. But at the same point in time, you have the sniper ability, right?
I do.
You can spend 2 perk points to get 2 additional dice towards scoped rifle attacks, or spend a 1 perk point to get an additional die to hit towards scoped rifle attacks. Then you have rifleman too, don't you?
Yeah.
You could also spend 2 perk points to get 2 additional damage towards
Oh
non-automatic.
no, I don't have rifleman. I'm sorry.
That's alright. So sniper will give you more dice to hit with.
So can I spend both? Can I do a willpower point and use my perk points?
Yeah, shouldn't be a reason why not.
All right, let me do the 2 sniper
Mm-hmm.
and 1 willpower.
Okay. Also, folks, keep in mind that perk points will heal a radiation for 1 perk point spent, and you can also. Oh, no, never mind. I modded that rule out. It's a little broken. Okay. So fire away, my sniperly buddy. What did I say? Difficulty was 10?
And yeah.
Yep. You got one auto success already?
What am I'm rolling dex plus firearms or
Yep.
what?
Dex plus firearms, and you're specialized in sniper rifle, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So if any reroll any 10s, you get.
Ooh, that's a lot. 13 d10s. Roll.
Nice.
Alright.
Thank you, Doc.
I didn't get a single success.
Well, you get the 1 from the willpower.
That's true.
Oh. Yeah,
You
then.
didn't roll any 1s. Yep. So go ahead and roll your
Yep.
damage.
Cool. So on this, I think it's 8. Still difficulty 10.
Mm-hmm.
1 success.
You shot him in the head.
Yeah.
You see your round tear through his cheek and rip his cheek off his face, and that's going to give him some difficulty for flying, that's for sure. The co-pilot seems to kind of grab hold of his stick on the other side a little bit, pulling up on it to try and keep it from falling. Good job, Murph. Jaeger?
All right.
Got 2 gunners. One's been shot in the arm. He's kind of holding his gun up pretty decent, I guess. But that 44 round tore into his arm pretty good. The other one looks like he's getting ready to gun on you. And there's a small, what appears to be a small tubed. Well, hell, you're military. There's a small grenade launcher on the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. I think I'd rather try to fire for the engine, because if we can take this thing off of a clean flight path, it's going to be a lot harder for it to hit anybody.
Okay.
All right, so I will take a shot with my AR, and I am going to do a couple things here. So I do have the gunslinger, so that'll allow me to take another shot. So I will use 1 perk point to fire an extra round this turn. With 1 perk point. And then off we go. So it's gonna be firearms plus what?
Beat them cheeks. I love it. That's great.
You should just now read the Twitch chat.
Yeah, I did. It's great.
Alright, so I got firearms plus what? What am I shooting here?
Oh, Dex plus firearms.
Alright,
Yep, and you.
7 dice, so this is the first round.
And if you're specialized, you reroll 10s.
Okay. Specialized is 4 or more, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have 4 or more in it and you select it as a specialization, you can do so. Yep.
Alright, well, firearms is specialized then, so.
Yep.
So 10s
Specialized
this
in
time.
rifles. Okay.
2 8s and a 9.
That'll
I got.
that'll still hit the engine because they're not dodging. That's for
Okay.
sure.
So that's shot number 1. But I do damage first.
Yep.
Alright,
And then do
so
your
it's an
second
AR.
shot.
It's an AR. I don't know what
Ooh,
the damage is on
7
these.
dice for ARs.
Okay. 2, 4, 7. Okay. Couple of Unos, unfortunately.
You don't use those for damage. Only
Okay.
for to hit rolls and ability checks.
7 and a 10.
Ooh, you puncture it.
Okay.
You
Nice.
shoot through. It's still spinning, but you've definitely shot through and done some damage.
All right, I'm gonna take another shot at the same one. See if I can
Okay.
really screw it up.
Alright.
Send this thing into
Putting it
a
on
really
for
bad
round
flight path.
Alright.
Okay. Pretty bad roll this time. No successes on the second shot.
Okay. So, bam! Bam! Alright. Next we've got Luzzy. No, enemy next. So let's do them. Gunner, first one. Shooting at the guy that shot him. So Doc, or not Doc, West.
I didn't do it.
You can't avert to dodge, so he's going to hit.
Everybody's got ranger armor, so damage reduction 2 versus bashing. One versus piercing and slashing.
So 4 damage, take it down 1 for piercing, so that's 3. So you get to soak now, my friend.
Just from a straight stem.
Yep, stamina plus if you have any other perks or anything that lets you.
Not unless medic is doing anything. Other ones, I'm pretty sure. 2, 10 and a 9. So that takes it down to 1.
Yep, you'll take 1 lethal piercing damage as a bullet pierces your armor and scathes your shoulder. What do you have under medic? What's your points in that?
I have 1 dot in medic. I added a dot to locksmith, so I have 2 locksmith and then 1 ferocious loyalty, 1 gunslinger, and 1 rapid reload.
Okay, very cool. And you have speed reload, and what was the other one?
Gunslinger,
Oh yeah, you should,
ferocious loyalty.
you should totally use gunslinger. Now, what happens here is spend ferocious loyalty is spend a perk point when you drop below 50% of your health, and teammates gain a temporary additional bruise level for that scene. Level 2 is spend a perk point and heal teammates by 1 bashing wound level, and that's all your teammates in here in the city for the scene. So you've got some pretty cool little perks there, little tiny things. All right. So that will do for that shot. The second gunner, he is going to fire on LT because he's shooting the wing. It looks like he won't. Oh, that's a 1. Yep. He didn't botch out, but he didn't hit either. This is getting a little wild from the wing shaking around a bit. Now for the grenade launcher, they're going to fire for area effect on this one. Ooh, please don't let that happen. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, they hit where they were firing. Okay. First area is going to be right here, so it looks like Weston carry big guns, and who's that, Doc? You
Way to
3.
go, McGregor.
Well, you 3 are looking at what is this? 3 piercing damage as a grenade hits the dirt in front of you and explodes.
All right, so damage reduction 1
Yep, from the armor.
from the armor, and then you got to do soak from there.
Do ones
Why
take
would I-
away on soak?
Ones don't take away a soak. Nope. Ones don't count for soak. They don't count for damage. Nope.
Let's
So,
soak
what-
one more.
One more. Difficulty 6 on the soak, folks.
So
Soak to
what do
straight
I roll?
stamina. Straight stamina. I apologize. Unless you have any perks that let you roll more.
I have 4 stamina, so
You said DC 6.
hmm
I got.
And if you have toughness, you got extra soak.
Oh shit! I'm pretty sure I have
8,
that.
8, 6.
Oh yeah, you soak it. Your armor takes the brunt of it, Ange. And one last thing.
Oh, I don't have that. I got 2 successes.
Dexter. You got 2. Okay, so you soak it. Okay, you're good then. And Dexter, you are getting shot at with the onboard machine gun. You're going to soak 4 piercing, drop down to 3. Unless you have toughness, you're going to roll straight stamina for soak.
Hold on.
Okay, lot? You can
Mhm.
spend perk points for soak.
Oh, she already rolled pretty good. I don't think she takes any.
Yeah, I didn't take
Okay.
anything.
Okay, so I'm rolling what? You said something about 3.
Stam roll.
Yeah, you're down to 3 piercing damage, so you'll roll a straight stamina roll and tell us what you get on that.
All right.
It'll be difficulty 6. No ones count.
Okay, you said diff 6.
Yep.
2 successes on that.
Alright, so you're going to take 1 piercing, or lethal, as it were, to humans, damage. Okay?
So I am bruised.
Yep, you are bruised, sir. You don't take any minuses just yet. You don't take minuses, I think, until you hit the 2nd level of damage. According to my chart. Okay. Right. So that would take it to Lieutenant Luzzy. Doc.
Man.
So what does that wing look like?
So it's got a the engines are actually like large propellers that spin on top of the wings.
Okay, so they're on top.
Yep, and one's been shot through and is smoking a little bit.
They kind of look like the Osprey.
They do look a lot like the Osprey. Sorry, I needed a taste of honey with that tea.
Can I see the grenade launcher?
Yes, it's on the bottom. It's a little bubble. And it's got a machine gun attached to the top of it as well that just shot your buddy. The bubble it looks like it's the main source of fire from this thing.
I'm aiming for the bubble with the AR.
Okay.
That would be difficulty 6.
Yes. Yeah, for the bubble it would be diff 6 because it's on the bottom of the plane. It's moving target difficulty 7.
So that would be
That far away
Dex?
from you anyway. Dex plus
plus
firearms.
what? Okay, so that's
And I think you're specialized in the AR, so you roll D10s because you're specialized in rifles. If I'm not mistaken.
okay. I got 1, 10, 1, 6, and 1.
Okay, so then, So re-roll the 10.
Nope.
Okay, so that'll. So you pink on the you pew pew pew, and you dent the bubble a little bit, but it definitely hits the armor of the bubble. Next we have carry big guns.
Great.
Oh God.
Alright, so she's looking at this giant flying skull thing, and she's had this rocket launcher on her shoulder for a minute. She's getting tired of holding it. She's gonna freaking rah, and let it go.
Okay, and now she's got the perk for that too, right?
I have lots of perks. Which perk do you want?
Which perk do you want?
Doesn't she have the? She's got something to do with heavy weapons, doesn't she? Heavy gunner.
Yeah, I have a heavy gunner perk.
Yeah, and if you spend 2 perk points, if you've got level 2, you can add 2 additional damage towards your heavy weapon attack. You can spend it after you know it hits.
Alrighty.
Somebody's gonna die.
Alright, so let's shoot that then. And then. Alrighty, so that would be firearms.
Yep, and you're specialized, so Dex plus firearms.
Dex.
So, yep. And what did I say the damage on that rocket launcher was?
9.
9. Yep. That thing could ruin the structural integrity of this thing if it doesn't soak it. Which
What's
part are
the-
you shooting?
Right through the engine.
Okay.
What's the DC on this?
Diff 8.
F8. I got 5 successes.
Holy shit. Okay. Go ahead and roll your 11 dice damage, because you added your 2 damage to it.
Oh, wait. Diff 8, you said. Okay, my bad. 4 successes.
Okay, go ahead and add your 2 additional damage. So you're going to have 11 dice damage to roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I'll have to do 8 at a time.
Just hold on, let me roll all this handful of stuff.
And then what is it? Everything above is it an 8 still?
A 6 for damage.
Oh, 6 for damage.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so 8. Nine, 10, 11.
Did you succeed with every die? Oh, no, you didn't yet. Oh, you were rolling the other side.
6 damage
6?
successes, yeah.
And you already did 1 damage to the engine? Alright. Let's see if we can soak it. Not yet. Carry Big Guns slams a rocket into this thing's engine, and as the engine explodes in fiery cataclysmic roughness, the thing starts to descend. It's not going to hit the ground until the end of next turn, so you got another round of battle to do with this thing, unless you want to just run because it's falling towards you. But that's up to you what you want to do. But it is descending towards you.
Very
this
Big
point.
Gun says, ha ha.
I guess it would be kind of Waverly, huh? Being that it's the kind of bird that it is. So, yeah, it could probably be right about here now. We'll give it that. But let me make sure the pilots can keep it under control too, because the co-pilot's who's piloting now. Or okay, yep, he can keep it in the air for 1 more turn. All right, that puts it over to Dexter Murphy.
Oh no.
there's only one pilot left, and the thing is going down.
Mm. Yeah, I'll shoot at the co-pilot.
Okay.
Another headshot attempt.
Okay. Somebody likes a little
And
yachting.
yeah, we just pretend they're not there.
Right.
Um,
I've done that.
okay, so I'm gonna burn another willpower and another 2 perk points
Okay.
to get the extra 2 die.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm guessing D 10 again.
Yep. Yep. This is all D10 system.
Well, no, I mean the difficulty. I didn't mean D10. I just
Oh,
meant
difficulty on the co-pilot is actually they're down a little bit further in the air, so I'll give it to you for 9.
Okay. Alright, so.
I'm not a monster. Well,
That we know of.
In this game.
I've been having a good time lately here with Agrosia. I think we're gonna.
You said difficulty 8?
Yeah. 9.
1 success.
That's still a hit.
Actually, no, that's a 10, so I can re-roll that too.
You
right?
can.
Roll. Yeah, I just got 1. The 10.
Okay. Well, he's barely being able to keep this thing in control right now. So he can't really dodge. So go ahead and do your damage, and I'll see if he can soak it.
Cool. So let's see. Does that add +2 to the hit and the
Just
damage? Just the hit.
for the sniper, it's to hit.
Okay. So D8, 8 D10s. I mean.
Yep.
Difficulty 6.
Now, if you have the rifleman,
I don't think
Per-
if it's
yeah.
a perk, I don't.
okay, then you can add your damage.
All right, so I got a 1, so that takes me down 1.
No, not for damage.
Oh, 1s don't take you down.
Not for damage. It's difficulty 6 for damage rolls. Yep.
No, but I mean, if I get a 1, it doesn't subtract.
No,
Oh.
not for damage rolls and not for soak rolls.
Cool, I got 4 damage on that one.
Oh, you popped his head like a damn, like you just crunched into a Tootsie Pop.
Tomato,
Huh?
a cherry tomato.
Right. And whereas this thing was kind of descending towards you guys as though it was meaning to hit you, now it's falling straight down. So, it's still got to finish the round. So let's kick it over to. Oh, I skipped West. West, you go. I'm sorry. Wow, West.
He just took out the co-pilot, right?
Yep.
And it's coming for us.
It's falling.
gonna
It's falling out
crash.
of the sky straight towards the ground now. Probably still gonna hurt, but
and one of the someone shot at one of the wings, right? I'm gonna shoot that same wing.
you gonna shoot the
Was-
engine too? Okay.
Wasn't really the wing, it was the rotor.
the
but
engine,
yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
And use gunslinger on it too. So that means I get to shoot it twice, right?
Yes, you do. All the armor and the coating and the crust around it has been removed, by the way, Alonzo. I mean, it still has soak, but I mean, just for cinematic effect, it it's an open engine at this point, thanks to carry big guns.
It's not looking so good.
I'm injured. Let's make 1 dice. And what's the diff?
The diff on this is 9 right now, just because they've descended. Oh wait, you're shooting the engine. It's this point it'd be 7.
4. on the first hit, or first shot.
Okay, that'll hit. They are not dodging.
And 1 on the second.
Okay, that'll still hit, so roll your dice damage.
I can't count dice. 2 damage on the first hit. 5 on the second.
It soaked 2 of that. The engine, West pulls out whips the old Binky the Kid's 44 back out and crack, crack, and punctures the rest of the way through that little nuclear engine there. And as it starts to steam and whir, you can see a lot of the same kind of activity going on, or hear the same kind of activity going on with this engine, only on a smaller scale as you did with the other one, or not the engine, but the fusion generator. So there's a lot of steam coming out of this engine right now as it's hurtling towards the ground.
Canada, I suggest we move.
Okay. Jaeger,
Yeah, that was
Oh, wait.
that was gonna.
enemy first.
No, I got to shoot before him last time.
Oh, you did? Yes, you do. You get to go before them. Sorry.
Well, I'm not firing. I'm saying, uh-oh, this looks bad, team. Cut bait. Get out. Get out of
Beat
the.
feet time?
Yep. Time to beat feet. Beat cheeks.
Beat cheeks. Are you doing a full move?
Well, I'm using whatever I can to get the team moving. I'm never gonna
Okay.
move without the team. So
Okay, so you're gonna speak and hold your action then.
I'm gonna speak and hold the action, and then
Okay.
get out of here when they do.
All right, that'll take it to enemy. That'll give you a
Brace
dodge
for
too,
impact.
if you need one. Ooh, that's.
Mhm.
Oh my God. That's a botch. The guy with the hurt arm kind of tries to pull his gun around and ends up whipping it into the side of the side of the other rotor and starts just wailing off on the other rotor as it starts to steam and hiss and go out of control too.
Guys having a bad time?
They are not doing well here. That was a total botch. I botched that by 2. So we've got fire going on at this point, and so with respect to that, this guy is really sucking, and he sucks. So his buddy will shoot that. Oh, his buddy seems to be doing better. Miss Big Guns.
She looks at Lieutenant and says, "We leave."
You've got no right, but I'm giving you your damage too. That'll be 4 piercing for you, down to 3 piercing. Wait, you ran out?
I
I don't know if we
think
have
you could.
NCR armor for her.
Yeah, she couldn't wear it. But you do have toughness, so you can spend perk points if you need to soak. You've got 4 piercing coming at you.
Where is
Or you can dodge.
you keep saying I have toughness. Where's that at?
It should be under your perks.
Usually listed under perks if you have it.
I don't have toughness as a perk.
Oh, okay. I thought you
I
did.
was looking for it. I was like, where the hell is this?
But you should have good stamina. So
Yeah.
Because she's a beefcake.
you've got 4 piercing coming at you, so you'll want to roll your. You do have some form of armor on it. Remember that.
Under honor, I have listed DR2 and DR1.
You listed the same as what we did, because that's
Okay, so you had armor, it just wasn't NCR armor. So you're down to 3 piercing, so roll your soak. And that's straight stamina.
Great stamina.
Yep.
And the DC is.
6.
I got 3 successes.
Well, Carrie Big Guns takes it like a champ. The bullets fly right into her and they bounce off. Some of them even get through her armor.
Ha ha ha.
Luzzy, you're up. Jaeger looks like he's ready to go.
I'm out of here. Let's go, Carrie.
We leave now.
Okay. So you guys are running. Is anybody grabbing the sniper on the way out since he's not going to get a chance to make a run for it?
Carry big guns
will.
though.
Will help.
Give him the old
Well,
combat
hopefully she
drag.
probably don't need help.
He'll pick up puny human.
West is going to need some assistance too.
And then she'll pick him up too.
Do you have the strong
Yoink,
back
yoink.
perk
I have 6 dots in strength.
and strict? Oh damn, you don't need the strong back perk. Okay, so you guys beat cheeks as the LT puts it as this thing hits the ground and explodes. Now I expected a little bit more altercation with the first episode with the first team, so I had a little bit more planned for you in combat. But I do want to get you guys to a stopping point here. So if you're gonna beat feet, I'm telling you right now, after these large explosions, and when this thing hits the ground, the generators on those engines are gonna go too. So they just lost a vertibird and 2 sets of power armor from you guys. They're not following you anymore.
Good.
And
Well, we
as-
just got to get
Probably a
back to
good idea.
get back to the vehicle so we can get back to base.
Right. And as you're coming out of this, you're probably traveling a few clicks further down the road. When you run into probably, I'd say a good 3 or 4 hour walk away from the base, so you're probably a good 15, 20 miles out. If you figure you're walking at 5 miles an hour, which a good soldier can typically do for some time.
Well, we did leave the truck just up the road, so about halfway back we have the truck concealed. So
that's
we
true.
we can go get our truck and then
But let
hike
me
back to the base. But
let me show you the map, LT. You guys came in on this road.
hmm
You went out on this road. You went out.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, I follow you.
So you went out south. So you went out west. Because if you remember, it was turning around a little bit.
hmm
The compass was.
Yeah.
So it should actually be like that. So that's north, and you
Mhm.
guys are west here of the base.
Right.
Now, you travel about 20 miles down the road when you see a familiar looking outpost. And it's flying the yellow flag that you guys are familiar with on the Super Mutants tribes.
Okay.
Ahead.
Friendlies, yay!
Okay.
Friendlies.
Lieutenant, I think we should ditch the Enclave gear now.
Agreed. Let's find a nice spot for this stuff to be, in a hole or something.
All right.
Carry big guns, drops, Jim West, and Dex. Ooh.
Carried you for 20 miles like it's nothing.
Nice.
It's like here, hold this grenade launcher while I carry you.
As you approach the facility, you're welcomed in with open arms as Carry Big Gun still has the yellow flag, I assume.
Actually, we all wear yellow armbands now.
That's right, you do. On the left shoulder. Yep, or right shoulder. That's right. I did it on the right specifically because the Nazis wore theirs on the left. Yep. So you wear yours on the right.
Yep.
Okay.
Since Doc was heads up on getting rid of the Enclave gear, that'll make sure we don't show up looking like bad guys.
Okay, and with the super mutant and the yellow armbands, you're quickly welcomed in, and they give you radio contact with your higher ups to report in.
Roger that. While we're at it, Doc, you got anything for our rad exposure?
I still have those kits.
Might want to use some of that up to make sure we can get rid of some of the rad.
Not everybody starts looking like Jim West.
That's right.
Joe
What's the
West.
matter with me?
So you make it to a friendly facility. I can tell that some gamers tonight are getting a little tired, so I'm gonna shut down a little bit early. I had more planned, but I'll shut down a little early. When you get to camp, you're able to heal and get radio access. All right. This means that we will have another episode of NCR ready to go. So if you guys want to, I can run another one shot at some point in the next month or so, and I can put it on the schedule whenever we all have time to get together. It's only what I have planned for you is only about a 2-hour run.
Okay.
Because we were a little bit
Well,
behind tonight.
Want to do another Saturday?
We can do a Saturday next month if we want. It'd have to be a night that I'm not running a Grosja.
I hear you. Now you say next month. Are you talking February for sure? Or are we
February.
talking about?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
We'll finish off the fourth module.
All right. All right.
What do you think? Good so far?
Sounds good to me.
I was hoping to get the first initiative because I wanted to fire that grenade right on the crew, but I thought I was going to get more shots off on those fighters. So I was like, well, I'll fire the grenade now, and then my gunners. I didn't expect that gunner to do what he did there with the falling out. But what are you going to do? Okay, so with that being said, let's close out this game tonight. Now, I am going to be announcing winners of the raffle tonight as well, so I'm going to get that put together. And I know that some of you guys were wanting to do a little late night Civilization, right? Anybody in for that?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll do it.
Okay.
Always down for some Civ.
I'll
Okay.
do it, Sheriff.
Well, I'll do a little late night Civ as long as the missus is cool. She may already be crashed, I don't know. But let's go ahead. I'm going to enter in names, and we're going to do a quick 15-minute intermission while I enter in names and get the some of the prizes drawn. We're going to draw for a D&D Essentials kit tonight. We're going to draw for the grand prize of the event today, which is the Catan board set, game board set, and then we are also going to draw. We're drawing for Essentials, Catan, and a Hero Forge certificates, right? Because we told Hero
Cool.
Forge we were giving those out today, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got to draw for those. 2 easy.
Echo
draws.
Chernik too.
Echo Chernik. Okay, we can draw for those as well. Perfect. We've got some more prizes to give out, folks, and we're going to do those throughout the month. To folks that are purchasing tickets, we're going to have a raffle ticket purchase open for the rest of the month, and it'll only be those raffle tickets that were purchased for the event today, and any raffle tickets purchased for the rest of the month. And at the end of the month, we're going to do drawings for the final prize, which is going to be the Star Trek Ascendancy board game. But we also have a Dune board game and a World of Tanks board game to give out, plus a few other D&D sets. So, I mean,
Cool.
we've got a lot of good stuff going on this month, folks. There's no reason you can't go and grab up a ticket. I'll be advertising for the events that we're doing as well. So just stay tuned. We'll have a lot more great stuff coming for you. We're going to do a brief intermission here before we get back to the drawing. So give us just a moment, and we'll be right back. And thank you, Ark and Forge. Thank you, Roll20. Thank you, Tabletop Simulator. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. All the gamers that came and participated today. For everybody that bought a raffle ticket and participated, like I said, we're counting up all this money all the way to the end of the month for any of the events that we do. And that end of the month total is what's going to be given, split down the middle. Part to the St. Jude's
St.
Children's
Jude's.
Research Hospital, and then the other is going. The other half of those proceeds are going to be given to the Able Gamers Charity Foundation. So Stay tuned for that as well, and we'll announce and post when we give to those charities the amounts and what we were able to do for them. So thanks again for being awesome. Stay tuned. We're going to do a short intermission here. Actually, I'm going to break off this stream. We're going to do a separate stream. That way, we're starting fresh, and people know what's going on. Besides, we'll be able to push that again tomorrow morning if we do a shorter stream. So we're going to break this stream and get into another one here in just a moment to announce winners. Thanks so much, folks. We'll be back soon.